So just a few days ago I was messing around looking at stuff on the internet, and I saw that Avian X has a new turkey decoy. First time I seen it was just a few days ago. Immediately I had to order one. So I just got it on my doorstep just a few minutes ago. So I'm going to open this thing up and give you guys a look at it. I'm going to cut myself first. Got this thing taped up pretty good. This thing a little bit different than the previous model decoys, the LCD decoys that I used last year. This one's a little bit different. It's got a few twists if you haven't seen it yet. Let me show you what we got. I like it already. Carry bag. Let me show you a little bit about it, and then we'll take it up, we'll set it up. We'll take it outside and set it up and see how good it looks. So the one thing I noticed right off the bat, this decoy isn't the soft rubbery feel that the LCD decoys is. This is called the HDR Jake. It's more of a solid feel, plasticky feel. You don't blow this decoy up like you did the other ones. So the unique thing with this decoy is it has interchangeable heads. Let me see if I can do this. You can remove the head and give the decoy a different posture, make it look either more aggressive or more submissive, depending on maybe a particular bird you might be hunting. So basically you just kind of, put it on and rotate it a little bit. I'm doing it wrong. I guess the most important thing is to line up the slots. We'll get it figured out. First time doing it, so I'm sure there's a small trick to it. That should be right. I think they call this blow molded. There we go. I had to put a little bit more pressure on it. So as you can see, you can get the turkey just a little bit different look to it. One thing I noticed right here, this is flocked. All this black, that's actually a flocked, just like you would see on a duck decoy or a goose decoy. And the legs got a really realistic look to them. Really, even got little button spurs on there like a Jake would have. I'm not sure if the camera focuses on that very well. Good looking decoy, let me tell you. And one thing I noticed, it feels a little bit lighter than what those LCD decoys is. I'm not sure the exact weight, but I noticed it is lighter. And I'm sure the removable head will make it for easier transport. As long as you don't lose the head somewhere on your way through the woods. It's a completely different posture. I'll tell you what, as soon as I seen this on, I think it was a video, I think it was on Instagram. I believe somebody had a video on it. Here's something else with this decoy. The stake is housed inside it. So you don't have to carry the stake separate. It's a one-piece stake. Unlike the other ones, it was basically a two-piece, but it was bonded together with a piece of elastic. So that's pretty neat there. That's a neat idea, keeping everything together like that. So we'll get this thing set up outside, see how it looks in the sun, see how those, the feathers look, the iridescence. Good looking decoy, let me tell you. I know with the LCD decoy, I never carried it deflated. It was almost like carrying a deflated basketball if you deflate it. So I'm not going to really see a difference in carrying this versus the LCD because I had it inflated anyway. So let's get it set up outside. We'll get a look at it there. Also comes with a carry bag. So So we'll get set up outside in the sun. Alright, so we're going to set this thing up. We're just going to start with the... Alright, so we're going to set this thing up. Pretty simple. Pull the stake out. Put the stake in the ground. Put the stake in the hole. It should be set. And there we go. I'll get out of the way so my shadow's not on it. Very realistic. I tell you what, this flocked back on there really stands out. Really gives it that natural look. Really good looking setup. Let me zoom in on it. Really natural looking colors on it. I'm impressed. Got some cat hair on it. Alright, we'll switch out the heads. Get a look at it that way. If you're interested in this decoy, I'm going to have links in the description below where you can pick yourself up one. I have a lot of different links down there with the equipment I use. Looking good. Definitely the head change gives it a whole different look.
What's the matter with that turkey?
So it looks real good.
You turned it out.
Huh?
What's that?
It's fake. It's not real. No.
Oh.
Alright, so we'll give you a close-up of the heads on these things. See some of the detail in them. Really good paint scheme going on with these heads. Very impressive. Alright, so I'm going to give my final thoughts on this thing. I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed with the detail that they put into it. The flocking on the back, I really think it really helps with the looks, but I could see there may be an issue down the road with this stuff chipping or peeling off, just like it does on waterfowl decoys. It's made of a different material than the LCD. It's more like rigid. I mean, it doesn't compress. You can't fold it up. You don't blow it up. It's the shape it's in, and that's the way it's going to be. A lot of detail in the feet. As you could see, you could even see the little button spurs like a Jake would have. A lot of detail in the head. It's nice to have the option of switching out heads to give your decoy just a different look to it. Especially if you're hunting maybe a really mature gobbler. You might find a way to trigger him to get him to come in if you have a little bit of a different option to it. But those are my final thoughts. If you're interested in picking yourself up one of these decoys, you can pick one up. In the description below, I have links to all the equipment I use down there. So check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.